Welcome everybody to the presentation and info session of the Santiago Study Abroad program. My name is Felipe, and I'm one of the coordinators of the program of the center of the Santiago Global Center, located in one of the campuses of Universidad Católica in Santiago. And I wanted to give you this brief and very broad info session regarding the program and regarding what you should expect from the Santiago Study Abroad program. So first of all, this is us. This is the Santiago Global Center. We're three people working here. I am on the left. I am one of the coordinators of the program, and I make sure that you guys as students are doing well. Estela is the person in the middle. She's the person who's been working in this program for the longest time. She's been here for more than 20 years, actually. And she was the founder of the Santiago Global Center and the Study Abroad program itself. And Esteban, the guy on the right, he's the director of the program, and he's also the professor and the person who's going to teach one of the main courses that we offer here at the center. As a team, we work very closely, and we make sure, all three of us, that you guys have the best experience possible, both academically, personally, and also in terms of health and safety. And as a Santiago Global Center, we do not only run the Study Abroad program, we run many different issues and initiatives that have to do basically with a exchange of collaboration between professors from Notre Dame interested in coming to Chile to do research or to partner with people from our partner universities here in Santiago. We make sure that as an overall picture, we work as an embassy of Notre Dame here in Chile, but also in the Latin American region, and we work very closely with our colleagues from the Mexico Global Center and the Sao Paulo Global Center. So we're all an interconnected network of centers representing Latin America in the eyes of Notre Dame. So first of all, here in Chile, we work with two host universities. These are our two main partners. The main one is Pontificia Universidad Católica de Chile, PUC, as we usually call it, and Universidad Alberto Hurtado, and it's the university that offers the poverty and development class that most of you are going to take here in Santiago, and that I'm going to explain in detail in a couple of slides. So the program itself basically receives students from, I would say, most of the areas of the university, and we have approved a very long list of courses that could be of interest for you. The size of the groups that we receive each semester, it usually varies and goes from between 20 and 25 students. We believe that is the most ideal number of students that we can host, so that we can offer you guys the best possible experience. The type of program that we offer here is an exchange program. That means that we not only receive students from Notre Dame, in your case, but we also send students from Católica, actually, to Notre Dame as study abroad students. So far, we haven't been able to send that many students, but we're really hoping to be able to increase those numbers in the near future. This program is in itself an ideal program for students who want deep immersion, both culturally and linguistically. Thus, you will need a very high level of Spanish. Also, because you will be living with host families, and the level of English that people tend to use here in Chile is it's very low. So you will really need to have a very important and advanced level of Spanish in order for you to come here. Although that is not mandatory, it is strongly suggested and recommended. And one of the I would say one of the main and most uh, popular features of our program is itself the location. Chile itself, it's a very interesting place for people and students who enjoy adventure, who like to go, and have like outdoor experiences and travel around, not only here in Chile to Patagonia, but also to other countries in the region. And I think that's always been something very, very attractive for our students. So the calendar for both fall and spring, it's basically for the fall semester the pre-program will begin in the beginning in early July, and will finish the program itself will finish by the beginning of December. And then for the spring, the pre-program will begin in early February and finish, and the entire program will be completed by the beginning of July. Um, in terms of academic features of our program, as I said before, classes will be taken mainly at book. But also, if you guys are interested in taking the poverty and development class, that class is taken at another university called Universidad Alberto Hurtado, which is located in a very different part of the city. Um, and that in itself is a very attractive feature, I would say, because it will give you the opportunity to meet other, like a different type of student, and get to see a different type of university. There are two mandatory classes that are again mandatory for all students that attend the Santiago Study Abroad program. One of them is Chilean Politics and Society. That is the class that is taught by Esteban, the director of a program. And then we have Spanish for Foreigners. That is mandatory for everybody. Although we usually create some sort of exceptions for those students who show a very advanced or near native uh, level of Spanish. The poverty and development class, the class taught at Universidad Alberto Hurtado, it's a service learning class that is very, very recommended. It's highly recommended. It's a very, very good class, not only because it's service learning, but because it will give you the opportunity to see a different part of Chile, both when you take the theoretical part of the class, but also when you go and do your service part of it. I think it's very mind opening, if you could say that. I think it's very good. It's very nice, and also it's very highly recommended. So that your experience here in Santiago, in Chile in general, is as wide and as rich as possible. Um, in terms of housing and meals, as I said before in the beginning of the presentation, the accommodation of all our students is done with host families, with Chilean host families. Um, those host families have been pre-selected and have a rich tradition and history with our program. We do not have like an open application for everybody or every family to apply to be a host family for our program. At least we make sure that all families that want to be part of the Notre Dame family network are families that are either highly recommended or that have been proven to be super, super good at it. And I'm pretty sure you will have no problems with that. And one of the good things also about this host family network is that all of the host families are located in the same neighborhood. And we do that because we want to make sure that you guys feel as safe as possible and in as comfortable as possible as well. I think that always increases also the chance of you guys having a much better and like optimal experience while you're here. The meals are part of the experience of living with the host family, but you will be able to find food and meals and at school cafeterias, or also for those of you guys like me who I'm a vegetarian, and I've seen in recent years that the gastronomical offer in Chile for people who follow alternative diets, it's growing by the day, and I think that's really, really convenient for everybody. The transportation is done via metro buses or micros, as we call it here in Chile. We also, Santiago and Chile is like the transportation apps are very popular, such as Uber, Cabify, and others. And you can also move around with taxi. Um, in this regard, you will receive, all of you will receive a transportation stipend, which is mainly focused on covering all transportation to and from campuses. And what we mean by that is that that stipend will not cover, for example, transportation, from your houses to, I don't know, a bar or a pub or something like that. The budget it's focused on basically just covering the transportation to and from campuses from Monday to Friday. And then there's our address and like the official address of the Santiago Global Center. We're located in one of PUC's main campuses in Santiago, and it's the largest campus as well. These are examples of Chilean food. So you have empanadas, you have cazuela right here, the unmissable glass of wine. Wine here in Chile is very, very good, as most of you probably know, and it's very, very cheap as well. So that's a very good thing. And then we also have pebre and sopaipillas, which are also very popular, and also humitas here. The Santiago Global Center and the Study Abroad program here in Santiago offers special opportunities. We do offer service learning opportunities, one of them focused and offered by the poverty or through the poverty and development class. It has a weekly service component which runs along the semester in conjunction with the class itself. That they're both complementary. And then we as a program can also offer you guys, to like the students who are not officially registered in the poverty and development class, service opportunities that we can help you with. We also offer research opportunities for those students interested in doing that. So we have done and we have offered research opportunities in astronomy, and that's a very unique and very popular thing to do, especially in Chile, because Chile has a unique observatory capacity. It is projected that by 2021 or 22, I think, Chile will have 80% of the observatory capacity in the world. So people who follow or who are interested in, following a major in astrophysics or physics or whatever, could do that here in Chile, and I think it could be a very interesting complement to the experience, to the overall experience. Also, we have the pre-program. The pre-program has been running ever since the beginning of the Santiago Study Abroad program, more than 20 years ago. And it's a very unique bonding and language learning and cultural experience. And it's a great opportunity also to see a different part of Chile, not the urban part that you will see once you arrive to Santiago, but it's an opportunity to see the rural, the different part of Chile, the most traditional part of the country. And at the same time, it works as a great transition from the life you guys have in the US to the life you're going to have here in Chile. So the process and the transition is not, that overwhelming. It will be overwhelming for a lot of you guys, but that overwhelmingness could be somehow, slowed down by this pre-program experience. It's a very good experience, and it's probably one of the highlights of our program in general. And here are a couple of photos and pictures from the trips that we do as part of our that are included in our study abroad program. So we go to Valparaiso. We also go to Pomaire. Pomaire is a very small town that it's located an hour long or an hour away from Santiago, and we go there. We spend the day. We have breakfast there with a family from this town, and then we work with clay, which is the main economic pillar of this town. Then again, there you see a picture of the pre-program, and I wanted to show you this picture of this picture taken in Easter Island. Not because, unfortunately, Easter Island is not one of the trips that are included as part of our program, but I wanted to show you that picture to you guys to let you know that most of our students, and I would say one of the biggest advantages of coming to the Santiago program, is that you will be able to travel, and to travel to places you probably will not be able to do or to go to if you weren't part of this program, because let's face it, Chile is like super far away, so it's not common for people to come here. And Easter Island is one of the most popular locations and places that our students visit. A lot of them also go to Machu Picchu, Argentina, Brazil as well, Bolivia also, and other parts of this beautiful part of the world. And if you're interested in applying to this program, apply by November 1st. And in case you have any further questions, Rafa is going to be able to help you with any of the queries that you might have, or questions. And also, my contact information is not here, but if you want to reach out to me and let me know and ask me any type of question regarding our program, my name again is Felipe Gomez. You can find my contact information in the Santiago website as well. And my email address is fgomez@nd.edu. So please make sure to reach out to me if you have any questions. I really hope you liked this presentation. I really hope it was as informative as possible. And I really hope to see you guys here in Santiago next year. And I really hope also that you're taking care of yourselves and that you and your families are doing well. Chao y espero verlo pronto.